A Ukrainian Air Force F-16 fighting Falcon has successfully shot down a Russian Su-35 flanker E in air-to-air combat, marking a historic first in the war. The milestone was publicly confirmed in late July 2026 by General Dan Caine, chairman of the U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff, during a Senate hearing. Caine stated, "I want to highlight the incredible work the Ukraine industrial base is doing as they scale their own capabilities. It ranges from their surface-to-air capabilities to air-to-air capabilities." I'll note that recently we had the first air-to-air kill where a Ukrainian F-16 shot down a Russian fighter. Viewers may note that loss of Su-35 on July 8th has been accepted by Russian commentators, and it is most likely General Dan Caine was referring to that only. This development is particularly noteworthy. The F-16 fighters supplied to Ukraine by the Netherlands and Denmark are relatively old variants. The aircraft delivered consist of F-16AM, single-seat, and F-16BM, two-seat models. These are legacy F-16 Block 10 and Block 15 airframes that underwent the extensive Midlife Update, MLU, modernization program. They are equipped with the Westinghouse AN/APG-66 X-band mechanically scanned pulse Doppler radar, which is capable of detecting a non-stealth, fighter-sized target at a maximum range of approximately 100 miles, 160 kilometers. The most capable air-to-air weapon available for these aircraft is the AIM-120C8, the export variant of the AIM-120D, with a maximum engagement range of approximately 100 miles, 160 kilometers. By contrast, the Su-35 is among the most advanced fighters in service with the Russian Aerospace Forces and is widely classified as a 4++ generation multi-role combat aircraft. It is equipped with the Irbis-E passive electronically scanned array radar, which is reported to detect fighter-sized targets at ranges of up to 250 miles, 400 kilometers. The aircraft can be armed with the R-77M Beyond Visual Range air-to-air missile, which has a stated maximum range of approximately 250 miles, 400 kilometers. Technically, it has significant edge. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how U.S.-made old F-16 managed to down Russian Su-35 in Ukraine. We explore three possibilities. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted and fastest VPN brand that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte. NordVPN provides a 256-bit encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy and also enables you to access contents that are blocked based on geolocation. Its threat protection system helps you avoid phishing, scams, and malware. NordVPN application is available for all the major platforms as well as browsers. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive saving by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. One Ukrainian F-16 lured the Su-35 with a simulated guided bomb strike, flying close to the ground level while two others were waiting. The Russian pilot proceeded to engage the seemingly vulnerable aircraft, but was not aware that other F-16 fighters had taken up positions above the Su-35. Now comes the key limitation of the radar in this situation. Irbis-E radar can steer its radar beams to a maximum deflection angle of plus or minus 120 degrees in azimuth, left and right. This is achieved with electronic steering working in tandem with a mechanical drive system. The electronic phase shifters can instantly steer the radar beam, plus or minus 60 degrees. The entire 900mm antenna assembly is mounted on a two-step electrohydraulic actuator. The physical drive can mechanically turn the antenna plate an additional 60 degrees in azimuth. In combination, it can literally look slightly behind its own wings. But the mechanical drive cannot steer the radar vertically, up and down, so the view is restricted to plus or minus 60 degrees. There is a possibility that one of the F-16 fighters lurking above was in the blind spot of the Su-35 and fired the AIM-120C8. It is widely believed that a PATRIOT air defense system was forward deployed to support the engagement. Under such a concept of operations, an F-16 launching an AIM-120C8 can exploit targeting data generated by the Patriot's ground-based radar, rather than relying solely on its own onboard sensors. The engagement sequence is believed to work as follows. The Patriot's radar detects and tracks the target, after which the track data is distributed across a tactical data network such as Link 16. The F-16 receives this information through its data link, integrates it into its fire control system, and subsequently transmits the required mid-course guidance updates to the AIM-120 missile via its proprietary missile data link. In effect, the F-16 serves as the launch platform, while the Patriot radar performs much of the long-range target detection and tracking required to support the engagement. At the core of the Patriot system is either the ANMPQ-53 or the more advanced ANMPQ-65 phased array radar. Operating in the C-band 4 to 8 GHz, these passive electronically scanned array PESA radars provide an effective balance between long-range surveillance and high-precision target tracking. Against conventional aircraft, they can detect targets at ranges of up to approximately 160 kilometers, 100 miles, while simultaneously tracking multiple threats and providing fire control guidance for interceptor missiles. Mobility is one of the Patriot system's defining tactical strengths. Once a battery activates its radar or launches an interceptor, its position can potentially be identified through enemy electronic intelligence, ELINT, counter-battery sensors, or satellite reconnaissance. To minimize the risk of retaliatory strikes, Patriot batteries are designed to rapidly relocate after an engagement, employing a shoot-and-scoot tactic that enhances their survivability. With an estimated cost of approximately $1.1 billion per battery, the Patriot is the most expensive individual weapon system supplied to Ukraine. It is also the longest-range ground-based air defense system currently in Ukrainian service and is widely regarded as one of the country's most strategically important military assets. Ukraine has received the Swedish SAAB Airborne Surveillance and Control AEW&C aircraft, AS-C-890. The SAAB AS-C-890 provides Ukraine with a massive boost in airborne early warning and battle management capabilities. It features the Eye side-looking airborne radar, PS-890, an active electronically scanned array, AESA, operating in the S-band mounted on a SAAB 340 airframe. Operating at an altitude of up to 20,000 feet, it bypasses the Earth's curvature limitations, that blind ground-based radar offering 150-degree scanning arcs on each side of the aircraft. It is also much powerful than radars installed in typical fighter jets. For standard non-stealth fourth-generation fighters, with a radar cross-section of roughly 3 to 5 square meters, the system reliably detects and tracks them at the 220 miles, 350 kilometers mark. Crucially, the ASC-890 acts as a flying command node. It uses secure, jam-resistant Link 16 data links to transmit real-time tracking data directly to Ukraine's F-16 fighter jet, allowing them to engage Russian targets without activating their own radars. There is a possibility that the aircraft provided the guidance to the AIM-120C8,